Hey loves, welcome back to my channel. It is Cree, aka Intellect and Heels, and I am here with another video for you all. I know I have been missing in action. I have been missing for the last 2 weeks, but I'm back with a new video. I did not mean for it to be 2 weeks, but that's how we ended up. And in this Get Ready With Me, I'm explaining to y'all what had happened. Okay, so if you want to see and you want to hear, well, you want me to see me do this look and you want to hear all about why I took this 2-week hiatus or break, then stay tuned, listen up. And to all of my oldies but goodies, thank you for coming back to see me. And for all of my newbies, if you like fashion, beauty, lifestyle, and faith, then you will definitely love this channel because I have all of those things for you. Anywho, without further ado, let's get to this Get Ready With Me, honey. Okay, love, so we're about to start this Get Ready With Me. Kind of what I wanted to talk to you guys about today as I put on my makeup to get ready to create some content is just why it is so necessary to take breaks and to take time for yourself, and not really worry about like how it's going to affect your channel, but thinking about like more so self-care, nurturing, taking care of yourself first so you can do what you need to do to grow and promote your channel and whatever you're trying to do in your career. It doesn't have to be YouTube, it can be just in anything. How it's so necessary for us to take time off, to relax, to take breaks, to refresh our minds, to refresh our bodies, so that we can bring our full selves to the table. So yes, I didn't mean to take a 2-week break, y'all. I meant to only take a 1-week break from YouTube, but then last week I had a work trip to take and it was just a lot going on, and by the time I got back on Sunday, I was not trying to like edit, do nothing. I needed to just sit down, and so that's what I did. I listened to my body, I listened to my spirit, and I was like, I'm going to sit down. So that's what I did, girl. I went and sat my booty down somewhere. So today we're going to be revving up again. We're going to be creating some content, and I wanted to go on here so y'all can see me do my makeup and all of that good stuff. So yes, of course I've already done my eyebrows, as you can see, because y'all don't we not gonna spend the whole 20 minutes doing eyebrows. But yes, now it's time for the eyeshadow, and I chosen my colors. I'm making so much noise over here, y'all. I chose my color. I just feel like I've been away for so long. This is my first time filming in a long time, so I'm like, oh, what is going on? I'm a little shaky, y'all. I'm a little shaky. But yes, we're going to use my new 35B by Lisa Frank Morphe palette. This one right here, because it has some fly colors and I got it on sale, y'all. So yes. Anywho, we're going to be using, I'm going for like a purplish look today, so we're going to be using this, I think it's, what is it? This is Lollipop and Violet and Velvet. I'm going to be using this Violet and Velvet in my creases, and then I'm going to be using this Lollipop up here, this one. And what else? And just my base color, and I'm trying to find a good base. I might have to use my other palette to find the base color for this, because this is more colors. They don't have a lot of base colors in here, so I'm going to have to go over here. Give me 2 seconds and find me a base color. Okay, so yes, y'all. Yeah, so we're just going to get a simple little base color, and then we are getting started here. So yeah, y'all, I think I'm gonna choose like this base color right here. Y'all know this is my famous Morphe palette, so I'm going to use this base color right here. Just something light, easy, non-distracting base color. So yeah, I had started feeling kind of like, and if you see me looking over here, of course you know I'm looking at my mirror, and just got to get it right for y'all. But yeah, I had just started feeling a lot of kind of tired and a little uninspired, And when you start feeling a little tired or uninspired, you can tend to start, you know, imposter syndrome starts creeping up, and also you start kind of comparing yourself a little bit because your creativity is stalling a little bit because you're tired. And so it was just very important for me to just stop and take a breath and really reflect so that I could, you know, get my little mojo back going, get excited again. Because when I'm doing this, I want to be excited about it. I want to like what I'm doing. I want to love what I'm doing. And when I start feeling like it's becoming more work than anything else, and I'm going through emotions, then I know that it's time. I'm off balance, and I know that it's time to stop and be still and start reflecting. If y'all want a good book, I just read this book. It's called Balance by Toure Roberts. I'm gonna put it in the description box. It is a really good read about how to find balance and stopping when you need to stop, because sometimes we just are in go 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 mode, and we need to learn how to have balance so we can be at our best selves all the time. And I also told myself in this season that it was so important for me to nurture myself and take care of myself, because as you guys know, in my last season, I was burnt out. I had nothing left, and I made a promise to myself to never do that to me again, to never allow myself to be that burned out. So we're not doing that no more. We're not doing that again, okay? Okay, so I'm about to stamp this purple in the crease, in the side crease right here. I'm about to pop this purple right here. I need my other brush. So yeah, I told myself, I promised myself that I would never take myself through that again. That was awful. Like, I was physically depleted. I physically did not feel well. And like I said, I had to promise myself to never take myself and allow myself to get that low again. The pandemic, it stressed everybody out. It did a lot to everybody, but man, I really, until I looked up and I really just like took a moment, and when I moved here, back to Miami, for all you guys who don't know, but yeah, I was like, man, I am tired. I was like tired. And I was like, that's because I hadn't been doing a good job of taking care of myself. I was not taking care of myself well at all. Oh, y'all, I am liking this color. Yes. It is giving, girl. It is giving. It is giving. And so we're going to let it give today, because it is giving. So, but yeah, I did not do a good job at all of taking care of me, of nurturing me, of taking care of myself physically, spiritually, and mentally. I had not done the best job. And I was just, at that point, I was in survival mode. I was just like surviving. And I don't want to do that to myself again. I always want to make sure that in my life that I'm thriving, that I am, I'm not saying that every day is going to be perfect, but I can find ways to tap into joy and tap into love and all that good stuff and continue to thrive. Like I said, it doesn't mean every day is perfect, but it means that there's a consistency in your joy, a consistency in your peace. And when I find that my peace is being a little shaken, then it's time to stop. It's time to stop and figure out what's going on. And that's what I did. I had to stop. I got off social media. I was like, I'm just not feeling it today. I just got to figure out how I feel about intellectinheels. I got to figure out how I feel about all these things so that I can determine whether this is for me, whether I should continue to keep going. Because you start feeling like, man, this is for the birds. I don't feel like doing this no more. You be close to quitting, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Like, your girl has those days and has those moments where I'm like, I don't want to do this no more. This is a lot of work. This is a lot of work. And as you guys know, I do also have a full-time job. So it's not like I'm doing this full time, I have to balance all of these things, and it can be a lot sometimes, and it can be tiring. And sometimes you have to stop one to focus on the other. And it was just also, I needed to focus on my full-time job for that moment, because I just started. I haven't been at this job that long, so I'm still figuring things out. Like I said last week, I went on a work trip, so I'm still figuring things out, still trying to figure out exactly what the position requires from me and of me. And so that was a lot as well. So I needed to figure that out. I needed to find out how to balance everything and how to make everything make sense in my mind and make sense for my life. And so I had to ask those tough questions and ask those hard questions and like really pray about it to figure things out. And so that's what I did. And so that's why you got to get still sometimes. And I couldn't worry about, okay, algorithms and all of that stuff. I can't let that drive my life and drive my purpose. Some people are super like hyper motivated by it, and I'm not saying that there's anything wrong with that, but I'm just not. This other color is called Persilla. This glittery color that I'm putting on the top is called Persilla. I don't know if you guys can really see that, but because of the lighting, it's kind of difficult to see. But this color is called Persilla, and I'm just patting that in. I'm going to blend out the top of this as well, just so it doesn't have any harsh lines. But yeah, so I'm not motivated by algorithm. This is not why I'm doing this. And so I'm doing this because I feel like it's my purpose, it's my passion, and I want to inspire and motivate and just bring joy to people's lives. And that's why I do this. So I can't be always motivated by some sense of like urgency about like growth. Like I want this channel to grow, of course. I want to build, of course. But that can't be like my singular motivation, and that can't be like my why, or I'll just stop doing it. And then of course I had to revisit my why and during this time, so I can, get anchored again and keep going for y'all. And that's important. And I think sometimes people think that that you can just keep going without anchoring yourself. That's a no-go. And I don't care if you're not an influencer, whatever in your life that you're doing. If you're on a job, take your PTO. Take your time off. Go on vacation. Do what you got to do. Because take mental health days, please. At my last job, not this one that I'm on, but I really did not do a good job of taking care of myself. And at the end of the day, you're going to be dead in your grave, and them people going to be doing them. Trust. So yeah, do take care of you so that you can bring your best self to the table. Okay, so now it is time for me to put on my this is almost out, y'all, my trusty Marc Jacobs. I'm so happy because I'm ready to buy some more and buy me some of that milk and see how that's going. But I saw another one too that I want to try out. I can't think of it now off the top of my head, but yeah. So we're gonna put on this primer here. Boom, 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 boom. Put on this primer. And y'all know my trusty Marc Jacobs primer. Good old moisturizing primer. If I'm looking this way, there's a mirror here, y'all, and there's a mirror down here, my little mirror, so y'all can know when my eyes is going this way and this way what I'm looking at. But yeah, y'all, just I implore you, I know I've said this several times, but take care of yourself, y'all. Take care of yourself. But yeah, that's why I took my little break. I was just trying to figure out how to make sense of everything. This is the Stay Flawless 15-hour primer from Benefit. And yeah, I was just trying to make sure that it all made sense. Make sure that I was still going into the direction that I needed to be going in, and this was still bringing me joy. I had to make sure that, this was still, bringing joy. I didn't want it to become work. And I had to go to God and be like, God, am I on the right track? Am I in alignment? Am I doing what I'm supposed to be doing? Because you can start down this path and you just keep going just because you started. And if God told me to stop today, I will stop today, because that means he has me going in a different direction. So I always have to listen in to make sure that I'm not only passionate and loving what I'm doing, but I am in alignment with him and his plan for my life. So that is important as well. And plus, social media, y'all, I love it and everything, but there can be a lot of noise. And Lord, and with the news and people's opinions about the news, girl, it was just a lot going on. Okay, about to use this NARS. Let me shake it up. Shake it up, shake it up, shake it up. And y'all, I'm going to put this foundation on. Y'all don't need to see me put this foundation. I'm about to put this foundation on and then I'll be right back. Okay, loves, I have blended all of that in. I got my foundation on, and now it is time to put on this concealer, honey. I am using my creme caramel from Sephora. Where is my lighter one? What did I do with it? I thought I had my other one. Oh well, I'm just gonna use this. Sorry y'all, got a little distracted trying to look for something else, but yeah. Ooh. Y'all know I love this concealer, but as I was saying, social media is like, it can get so noisy and you can easily just get like super distracted. It can become like, it can be your greatest ally and then it can be your greatest distraction. And it had just started becoming a distraction, and I just was becoming a little disenfranchised about myself and how I was feeling about me and everything. And so I was like, let's get this together. Like, let's get our hearts and our minds together. And when you start doing that, and it's so easy to just be like, oh, let me ignore how I feel and just keep going because of, or rhythms and things of that nature. But if you're off, people are going to know that you're off. You're going to come across as off, and you're not going to come across as authentically yourself. And I always want to approach intellectinheels, this channel, my social media, all of those things authentically, giving y'all, the real me, giving y'all the best of me, walking in excellence inside of all of this. And when I can't give you guys that, then I have to step away and recalibrate. And so, cause like, girl, the world just be, and I think it's more because when you become an adult, you're just more aware of the things that are going on. Cause I think the world been trash a long time ago, to be honest. But I was just trying to let that concealer sit for a little bit, y'all. But when you're a kid, you kind of know things are happening, but you don't understand the like importance or the depth of how things are going. So they kind of like go over your head a lot of the times as a kid. So now that we're adults, we feel things a lot differently and we understand things a lot differently. And then we are adults and we have social media. So then there's everybody's feelings and opinions about everything. And if you're not careful, you'll be, you can't hear your own thoughts. You can't, hear what you think about a certain thing. It'll start being really just, I guess, overcome or overcast by what other people are saying, what other people are thinking, or what other people are saying you should be thinking about a certain thing. And like, I rebel when stuff like that happens. I don't like people to tell me what I need to be thinking. I like to make decisions and think for myself. And so it can become very, very noisy, and that's why a lot of times I step away. I really don't step away from show for show. I don't step away just because I'm like, oh, let me just step away because that's what people do. No, I step away because it's a moment that I'm like, okay, I need quiet and I need to step away from this. And I know there are some people out there who do enjoy me getting on social media every day, enjoy my content, and I appreciate y'all. But sometimes it just gotta do what you gotta do for you. Just like they always say, I was just on an airplane, they always say, put your mask on before you help somebody else. And sometimes I have to really dedicate time and energy helping me. Because there's always this like strong narrative. And if you move too far in one direction with that narrative, you'll end up really hurting yourself and really not doing what's best for you in the long run. And it's not best for anybody, because if you're not rocking at your best, then what we doing this for? So yeah, we got that in there. Boom, 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 boom. So yeah, so that is just so important that we take care of ourselves. I was going to put that like lighter one in there just so I can just lighten it up just a little bit, but I can't find my other one for some odd reason. I don't know where it is, so that's that on that. I could use some of this like under eye brightener from Smashbox, but I think you kind of use it before you put on all the other stuff, so I'm not going to worry about it. This is good enough, honey. It's good enough. Okay, what we're going to do, we're going to put our powder under there. And I'm going to use my Sacha Buttercup under there, my OG. She almost gone, y'all. I'm probably going to buy a Laura Mercier after I finish this up. But yeah. Put that under there. Put that under there. Yeah. So it's just so important that we are thinking our own thoughts, taking care of ourselves, making sure that we're not just doing things just because society and culture is leaning in a certain direction or telling us to do a certain thing, that we're really leaning into our own purposes and the things that are important in our internal drives instead of what drives us externally. So that's important to me. And y'all, we're going to talk about the elephant in the room for 1 second. This is really off topic, but I just wanted y'all to know that I got my long nails back. We got these extensions back because, girl, let me tell you, I'm not a short nail girl. I was trying to dip and to be a short nail. It was not working for me. I like this. I like these clickety clacks, and girl, it was not working out. So, okay. Back to our regularly scheduled program. Okay, so, but yeah, so that's why I took that time off. And like I said, last week got a little bit hectic because I had to take Peanut to a babysitter. I had to get on a flight. I had to go to Atlanta, come back. It was a lot. It was a lot. Oh, I found it, y'all. But I can't use it now because I don't put this powder on. But I did find it. It had dropped behind this thing. Y'all, what I'm gonna do with my life, I don't know. And I'm trying to find my my Sephora bronzer, but I can't find that either, so I'm just going to have to I thought I was prepared, y'all, but I guess I wasn't. I packed some stuff up and I thought it was in here. I thought I had taken everything out and unpacked everything, but it's looking like something missing. So we're gonna just use our Morphe over here and get our lives together, okay? We're not gonna, no monkey don't stop no show, girl. Let's do it. Okay. I can't really talk while I'm doing that because y'all know you gotta hold your mouth in a certain way so you can get that color where you need it to be, honey. But anywho, yeah, so I took this little break and I really, it just re-energized me, and it helped me to, the Holy Spirit really helped me to understand why I'm doing what I'm doing and to just keep going. And, I got refreshed, I got re-energized, some truths about, even personal things that are going on. I just got some, confirmations and some truths about that, and which helps me to move forward in my life, because everything is not just about what you guys see. It's also different things going on personally in my life that I have to tend to, that I have to make sure that I'm hearing right, understanding right, seeing right. And so, yeah, so I was making sure that was happening, making sure my heart was right, making sure my mind is right, so that I can put forward maximum effort in all areas of my life. So yes, that is so important. Okay, let me get this powder off. We're going to wipe this off. Boom, boom, boom. Wipe this powder off. And we about to get our eyes together. We're gonna line the bottom lash like we likes to do. Oh, that's not it. Here she goes, my MAC liner. Y'all know I love this liner, my 5. Okay. I got a little bit of powder under there, so let me wipe that off. Let me put this mascara on. Y'all know this Colossal Maybelline is my favorite as well. I love this one. It just elongates my lashes and makes them really defined, and I love it. Yes, honey, yes. So we're putting this mascara on, and yeah, that's basically all that I had to say on that. I just wanted to let y'all know why I disappeared for a little bit, and why there will be other times when I have to disappear for a little bit, but that don't mean that I don't love y'all and I'm not here. But just taking that time, re-energizing myself, refueling myself is so important, and really, listening and realigning myself, because like I said, there's so much noise and so many voices, and I want to stay true to why I'm doing what I'm doing. I want to stay true to my why. And because that is very, sorry y'all, I'm trying to get these bottom lashes together, but I really want to stay true to myself, and also stay true to you guys by staying true to myself. So yeah. Okay, so what's next? We're going to do these cheeks. We're going to put a little bit of fire, a little bit of color on these cheeks. I think I'm going to use this Drama right here. It's like a purplish. Should I use the Drama? Because it's still kind of summertime, so I don't want to be too dramatic and too dark, and it's daytime. So you know what? I think I'm going to use this this Free right here. This little pink Free. See how I like that. So here we go, y'all. Ooh, I kind of like that, y'all. Yes. Yes. Okay, I'm liking that. Gave me what I need, a little bit of oomph, a little bit of color without being too much. I don't know if y'all can see that because it feels like this lighting is kind of off, but yeah, y'all. So then I'm about to put on my just highlight a little bit, and then we're gonna put on lipstick, and then you know what, you're gonna be all business, girl. We gonna be doing. And yes, I'm using this Driven in this Morphe palette. I use this as a highlight in this blush palette. Because I love how he looks as a highlight on my face. Okay, let me get my lipstick and we shall be back. All right, loves, we are back for the finale, the lipstick. So I'm using this Chocolate by Bobbi Brown. I'm gonna have to buy some more. I'm on my last. Okay, and then I'm going to use this pink, this Wagaza Twirl by MAC. It's a really light matte pink, and I'm liking it, girl. I'm liking it. Especially with this this brown liner. I'm really liking that. Really liking it. I want to kind of put some lip gloss on that thing. But hold on, let me just. Okay. And I'm going to use just this pink Pout balm. I got this from it's called Revolution. I got this from Target, so just gonna use this as a gloss. Put some gloss on that thing. And there you have it. We are ready to create some content, and I hope what I said today has inspired you or helped you in your journey to take the necessary breaks, to do the necessary things that you need to do for you without feeling like it's selfish or feeling like you're going to lose out on something. I promise you, you're not losing out on anything, but if you don't take the necessary breaks, you will lose out on yourself, and you will lose out on being your best self. So do what you have to do, relax, take this journey one day at a time, and I will see y'all in the next one. Light, love, and blessings, y'all. Peace out.
Step 1, wake up early, gonna rise with the sun. Step 2, get some food in you. Step 3,